cute.
What the hell is going on in the streets of my home?
Baby, wait, let me explain before you start to put your keys.
Girl, I'm about to have a fit.
Oh, it's about to be some shit. How did I get into this? Shoulda never came home with this bitch.
You low down dirty podcaster, how can you betray me?
But nigga, wait my ass. Hit the street, your ass is grass. Oh
Aaron,
man.
now tell me what you've done. Yeah, I,
Antonio, how you know my name, son?
oh, we,
Oh,
we're actually supposed to be
brother
recording.
husband, wait, I was going to tell you.
Your podcast looks real familiar. Oh, and let me
Don't I
tell you.
know you from somewhere a long time ago?
No, I don't think so. Okay,
Yeah,
we really
yeah.
should
I
be.
feel I know you rather very well. All right, all right, all right.
All right, let's get this out of the way.
Friendship.
Oh my God,
I
no.
think that's what we were really trying to get to. I'm sorry. I'm gonna really look here. I'm gonna let y'all. Every time we sing this song, I'm gonna be singing this throughout the podcast. I'm gonna let y'all know that now, and that's
Uh,
his fault.
okay. Well,
What the
welcome
hell is
to
going on?
welcome to the
I'm
Life
sorry.
Rants podcast. No, you're fine. I am your host, Antonio Augusto.
And I am your co-host, Aaron Rhodes. What's up with you?
And clearly, we sung that song because Aaron has been cheating on me with another podcast.
I
And he
have
didn't.
been
No,
seeing
promote
someone
his
on the
podcast
side.
because I
Yes.
like what I saw. So let's give him a boost, man.
I've been seeing someone on the side a little bit. Yeah, I've been I've been going on my guy Keeks on the Keek show with Dimitri, and it's pretty amazing. He that man works hard on your craft, and I'm not gonna hold you. Every time I go on there, I'm more inspired to come on here. I'm like, oh, we're gonna do some work because that man is a hard working ass man. But no, like it was really dope. You know, he does the every week he does local not local, but he does comic reviews on on weekly comics, and his guests couldn't come in last week, so I came in for
Okay.
him, and it was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. Yeah, like he yeah, like the last few times, like it was a little like what's it called, host little a guest kind of snafu. So he was like, hey,
Yeah,
can you
yeah.
pop in real quick? And so I was like, oh, okay, bet. Now this one, it was like a day turnaround. Like you'll hear us talk about it on the last episode, but like that turnaround time, when I tell you, he hit me up like that night, but I didn't see until the next morning. So I was like,
Okay.
oh shit, can I pop out like six more comics before I do this? So I had to read I had to read like six comics before I no like probably five. I'm exaggerating, but like yeah, I had to read a little bit before I came on there, and I still didn't get done. But it was still cool because I love any chance I can get to talk about nerdy shit. Y'all know I'm gonna do it.
All right, because I know he's on. I saw the video on YouTube, but he
hmm
is also on Twitch. So let's talk about that one more time.
Yes.
So say the
You
show
can
where he is. Yeah.
You can catch him at the Keeg Show on Twitch. He's also on YouTube. You can catch him. I believe it's on all the things you can catch. Your your great podcasts on Spotify and all the things. But yeah, he does it live on Twitch. Every Thursday, I believe, and he's now started doing a State of X where we does like a monthly X-Men podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and I got to host the first one with him, and it was pretty dope. You
That's
already
what's
know
up.
if it's X-Men, you already know Aaron gonna be on
Of
it.
course, you've been
But yeah,
training
it
me
was
and
pretty good.
everything.
But right, but just so the world is clear, you are my number one brother husband, so I still love you.
Thank you, thank you. Don't never
Don't
forget that. I was about to sick the missus on you, man. It would not have been a great time for you. You'd have been
sister
home.
wife no.
You'd have been in the corner crying. I would have had to took a TikTok video. Of you like, okay, Kara, I really got to put you down. I'm working, but let's see. Oh, let's get this out of the way. Pre-order your books. Pre-order
Yes,
your
and
pre-order your action figures because that is a thing, and that's one of the things we're going to talk about. Actually, we could probably do that first. if you want to do that first, and then get hopping right into the comic stuff.
Yeah, and of course, support your local comic book shops, y'all.
Yes, yes. Or if you like me, because I ain't got because we were literally talking about it today.
Right, who don't have
Don't
the
have
time.
time
Yeah.
to drive around anymore. Literally, it's Amazon or Big Bad Toy Store. Click, click, or go and go. Um,
Oh no,
have I
look,
mentioned that
I
I had a birthday last week?
yes, and I'm trash because I got
I
caught up on family stuff, guys. I'm
I
trash, guys.
I'm not mad at you. It was
It's
fine.
okay. I'm gonna tell the world I'm trash, guys. I forgot his birthday, and I had a whole like call planned. I want you guys to know that I had a whole like moment. I was gonna do a happy birthday because what I do with my friends, I do like a happy birthday. I sing them happy birthday. I was gonna do that for you. I totally forgot. Like I had family come over last week because we had a death of family last week, so it was a
Ooh,
whole
okay,
thing.
okay.
But yeah, but yeah, it's all good. You know, we here.
Yeah. So I will tell you, my birthday has been fun. So
Yes,
I'm
good.
gonna big up my wife a little, just a little bit, sister wife a little bit.
Yes, hype her up,
She is
please.
she has spent the whole month buying me nothing but birthday gifts. As she puts it to me, as she tells me, I take care of her a lot. So she had no problem buying me all like it's literally dog. No bullshit.
Understandable.
I don't want to cry like on a podcast. It's not a great look for me. I literally felt this year I was like 8 years old, fam. Like literally, it was Marvel Legend after Batman figure after freaking a Valorverse figure. Dog, I got some Mega Man figures I want to show you, which we're gonna talk about toys on episode 48. I want to get that out of the way now, but dog, it's I can't. My way of saying I can't love her enough. Now I know people hear this. Oh, that's all she does is buy you things. No, I will stress that my mental health has not been great. It was not great last year, and
Mhm.
she has been on my side the entire time. Same as hers.
Right.
Without going into detail, it just hasn't been easy for us all the time because you just get to a certain age when you just start realizing shit. First cuss word. You just start realizing shit, and you just kind of push through. You just kind of have to push through because,
Mhm.
truth be told, it's literally just us and the
Right.
dog. But it's literally just us. So if 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 you can't lean on each other, if you can't talk to your significant other, whether gay, may, vowel, straight, or alphabet, what's the point of being in any relationship? So
I
like,
thought you were about to say interracial relationship. That was
yeah,
gonna be
well, that
funny.
too.
I don't know why. But facts though, you know.
So yeah, but it's just like I am a geek husband, and my partner has gone off the rails again. That's okay. So I am a geek
You knew this
husband,
when you
but
married me, God.
shh, I am awesome, and so is she, and I cannot thank her enough.
Yes.
So I know she's in the back room listening, and she'll probably. I'm trying to get her to come on the podcast. She slightly agreed so far.
Okay. Okay. Baby steps. Baby
So
steps.
I'm leaning towards we're gonna watch Game of Thrones when it drops in the summer. That's where I
Mm,
want to have her because she knows she's watched it with you. I mean, she's watched it with me, but I haven't watched House of Dragon yet. So right
mm.
before it starts, I'm gonna watch House of Dragon with her.
Okay.
So there's that. Um, Valentine's Day was literally another day, bro. I can't even.
Yeah.
We don't do nothing. We went out, eat, and then
Right.
other things. Because
I mean,
yeah, but
obviously, you have to. It's
I
Valentine's
hate,
Day.
I hate, I hate that Valentine's Day always shadows my birthday. I hate it with a passion. I hate it with passion. But the
Because it
one
makes it can never
observation,
truly be yours.
right there. But the one
I know.
observation I made this year,
Mhm.
every store I went to, there were a lot of flowers, dog. A lot left. All of y'all single ladies talking about I don't need no man. Well, they showed out this year because there was a lot of flowers.
What?
bro.
You know, and usually I'm right there with them, but I ain't gonna hold you. I'm right.
You
I
got
need
what you
one.
wanted.
I
Men
need one.
finally, men finally listened and said, "All right, you want to be single? I can. You can buy your own
Well,
flowers. You go be my. You go be like Miley. You go do
right.
that. I'm gonna
What,
go sit here and play PS4.
look here. You know what? I'm gonna listen to that later. I'm gonna listen to that later to hype myself up because I had a not so great run in with a with someone who reminds me why I'm single and
Oh, what happened? Please share. Please
just
share.
trash. Just motherfuckers prove to be trash. And I'm sorry if you guys are hearing this airplane that's passing by me. We live like probably like 10 miles away from the airport, but
Oh, seriously? Oh, that's not too
yeah,
bad. Okay.
yeah, but yeah, that we hear the airplanes all the time. But yeah, I met somebody who I thought was amazing. All the boxes were checked. Everything was good, but they are seeing someone right now,
Hmm.
and it's not a great. It said it's not a great relationship, but it's is what it is, and yeah, I got
Let
my
me
hopes up for something,
let me tell
and
you something. As a one big brother to another,
hmm
I'm gonna be slightly funny but serious.
oh, of course,
If
look,
people don't see how dope you are, they don't need to be in your life.
very true, very true.
Like this is like listen. I believe because I listened to a podcast called Man School 202,
Hmm
and Dante Nero and Harry, I always get it wrong, Harry Tarjanian, they have this acronym called ACE. It's authenticity, credibility, and empathy. But
hmm
then he also says, if someone doesn't see how dope you are, why waste
Yeah,
your time? Why waste your
yeah.
time?
Oh, big facts. Like, yeah, I don't like, especially if if it doesn't serve me. Like, I'm not gonna put any more like put more energy into somebody who's not going to reciprocate that. I was very much one of those people who didn't I didn't value my time or the time I was get or my energy that I was giving to other people. I didn't really think that was a thing, like, oh, giving my energy to somebody, until like I started realizing how much, when I started being with myself, I started realizing how much energy I was giving out to other people and not getting any of that back. Like, it was and it was during the time my grandma died. Like, I knew, like, I was like, I can't waste my time on anybody who doesn't fit or who doesn't, feed into my soul. And like, I was like, I can hang out with you, but if you are only taking from me, I can't do that. And it took me even longer to figure that out in relationships as well, because I was always one of those people like, oh, you have to do all this and that to be with, to be with that one person. You got to go but like, sometimes it's not always that hard, and if you have to always have to stress yourself out to be with somebody, it's not worth it. Like, if I have to constantly go through that, no, I'd rather be alone. I'm good. So until then, yeah, it it's a sucky situation, but also it's a nice little moment. To It also shows me what I want. Like, I like more and more, like, as I get older, you would think I would get more cynical about like certain things, certain being in a relationship and everything, but right now I take it more as like, these fuck ups and these dudes are teaching me who I want to be with, and like teaching me what I didn't know I needed in certain cases. So yeah, I'm just taking it one step at a time, and when the right one comes, it's gonna come. Like, what is meant for me will truly be mine. You know what I mean? Sorry, we went into a whole little
No, 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 no,
relationship
no.
talk, guys.
I was gonna say a joke, but I'm not sure
Oh,
if this would apply.
one thing about me that everyone should know, very, I'm very much use humor to mask a lot of things. I use humor in mostly
No,
everything I
no,
do,
not that.
and not just to mask it, but you know what I mean. I use humor as a diffuser for everything. Like, I don't take anything seriously. Like, like, me and my cousin, this is what me and my cousin said when
Okay.
someone said that me we someone said it, like, when my like, it was we were at my grandfather's funeral. Someone said, oh, you like losing weight, and we were like, yep, that's depression.
Oh,
That's the kind of people we are, and
have you seen the couple on TikTok where They're walking down the street, right? And I think his name is Joel, and that's been making me laugh. This is Joel and his wife, and his wife's talking about happy stuff. And then literally his TikTok today was, "I'm just waiting for the meteor to hit, and I could be happy." I'm like, and then the wife was like, "Hey, we're talking about positive things. We're not talking about you right now." So then the wife says something positive, and he Joel was like, I can just like kill myself with peanut butter and not feel bad about any of this. Like, what, bro? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? And literally, I commented, Joel spits hot fire.
I can't.
Yeah, I
I
can't.
cannot.
Oh man. Oh, it's so good to see you, buddy. I missed you, buddy.
Right? It's been so
I
long.
missed you. So like we
Right.
said, pre-order your books,
Yep. And
pre-order
support
your
that local
pre-order
comic
your
book shop.
toys, support your local comic shop
Ooh,
or toy shop.
yeah, I'm going to be going to my comic book shop's Comic Con this weekend. It's going to be exciting.
Ooh, what's that
It's
show? What's it
technically
called?
it's technically my first Comic Con too. It's called Captain's Comics and Toys Comic Con.
Okay.
It will be Friday and Saturday. It's a I got the VIP pass because I'm just that mother. I'm just playing. But no, but I got the VIP. I was like, I'm gonna do 2 days. I'm gonna go both days and see what's going on, see my little
Okay.
local nerd community.
Let me give you a 101.
Hmm.
Let me give you a 101 because it's your first one.
Yeah,
Pace yourself,
yeah.
set you a budget,
That too. I already look. I already did.
set you a budget.
Hmm.
Do what we do because we're going to a convention this weekend.
Oh,
Do
nice,
what we
nice.
do. We walk around the whole thing first,
Hmm.
see what we kind of spot what you like.
Yeah,
Then on the second run, just I like
yeah,
here, cool, cool, cool.
yeah.
Also,
Hmm.
cash is always king.
Yeah.
You can get
Facts.
better deals on cash. You could
Okay.
get better deals on cash. Some cards it gets a little finicky because it just because we
Hmm.
was just talking. We're going to a convention this weekend called
Yeah.
Collecticon here in Dallas. It's a new
Oh,
convention.
okay.
We've never been,
Hmm.
but I told the missus, we're gonna take a little cash because I don't know what we're dealing with, and
For
then I
that.
can kind of make the easy, better deals for us.
Right.
So, but for you, um, just pace yourself.
Yeah.
It's huge and it's overwhelming. Just relax, be
Right.
cool. Don't eat the uh don't eat the food at the conventions. It's expensive and it's gross.
Oh,
Like, ugh,
I already knew. Look here,
eat before.
I eat. Look here, I eat before or after. I wanted my friend to come down here this weekend, but he didn't. He couldn't come, so I was like, whatever. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go by
Are you gonna
myself. I
meet
was like,
anybody if you got the
no,
VIP pass?
I'm just going solo. I don't have
Okay.
my nerdy people in here, and I gotta thug it out. And I was like, but I was like, what, fuck it, it's still gonna be fun. I'm gonna still have a good time. So I'm gonna go. I'm like super duper excited. Like just to be like around other like comic book people here, it's gonna be a different vibe. And even if I don't like do a lot or like meet anybody, it's still gonna be a nice little moment to just like have that experience.
So definitely take my advice. This last part is important. This last part, when you get home, and after you look at all your stuff, blah blah
Hmm.
blah, and enjoy your time, vitamin C or elderberry is your best
I
friend.
ain't that old.
Listen to me. Listen to the OG brother husband here, who's been to quite a few conventions. Con crud is a thing. It's people with germs and anything else in a tight freaking sardine
Oh
can.
yeah, hand sanitizer
Vitamin
was
C
all day.
is your friend or elderberry.
Mm,
Take the elderberry at night, you'll be fine in the morning.
mm, mm.
Promise
Ooh,
you.
I want to get a one day. I need to find someone who does costumes because I definitely want to do a costume like eventually. Like I
I
want to
want
do
to too.
I
I
want to
kind of
do a
I want to
sync
dress up.
one. I kind of want to do a
Well,
sync
that
costume.
seems easy, and he has the big
Yeah,
one.
right. I feel like that's an easy costume, like to do, like even just the yellow one. Like I'll be fine with just the yellow one, or not. I ain't even gonna hold you low key though. I would love his Hellfire Gala outfit. but I already know that's gonna be money, and I'm okay
I
with
was
that.
thinking Calder too, because Calder has the beard in later Young
True,
Justice.
true,
You know,
true. Like I was gonna,
you
I could be basic and do like a Luke Cage. I can find me a yellow shirt somewhere, right? Like I'm pretty sure like I can find me like a yellow shirt and some jeans, and
walking around looking like Michael Coulter.
okay, like it wouldn't be hard to figure out who the hell I am. Like, and I would have a chain on. I would have like chains around the hands, but
Nah,
I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm in South Carolina. It's Black History Month. I don't got time to be. I don't got time for no for no jokes that come with that because I don't want to have to be nobody else my first con. Like I just I just
that's another thing. Always be nice and polite.
oh
Be
that's my
cool.
demeanor. Look,
Just
look here.
let it.
I'm left
If
hand
someone
right
smudges your
hand.
Puma, let it slide.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look here. Somebody, you gotta take me there for me to ever get upset with somebody.
There.
And yeah. But if somebody wants to send for me, I will. If somebody wants to come for me, I will send for you. Don't worry about that. Like so we're
I can
just
definitely say that I haven't had any incidents at the any comic convention, thankfully.
mm, that's good.
But
I'm
I
glad.
will say there's a show I'm going to
Mhm.
in Dallas in June called the GI Joe and Toy Show,
Oh yeah,
DFW GI Joe
I
Toy
love me some
Show.
GI Joe.
A lot of people from the toy community are going.
Oh
It
yeah,
wouldn't surprise me if somebody gets stupid.
yeah. Toy people are
But,
way more
here's where I got smart.
intense.
I decided to go on Friday
Mm.
because be, what.
No, my bad. I was realizing something as you were saying. I was like, wait, I should probably see what day the first Comic Con day start because I gotta work. I definitely gotta work on Friday, but I will definitely be sick on Friday if I need to be. So, you know, just wanna
Nah,
just
nah.
wanna
Just
check. But continue, my bad.
I'm not feeling good.
I'm sick.
Proceeds to walk in the convention.
And post everything.
No, don't do that.
You
Don't do
look,
that.
look. I ain't gonna give a fuck. Look, that's what I'm saying. Oh, thank God for Saturday and Sunday. Yes, Jesus, merciful King. All right. Mm,
Oh
look,
man, just. Ugh.
I was gonna treat
I
myself.
love
Look,
convention. I
I
love
love it.
conventions. They're so much fun.
I love
There's
the
so much
idea.
fun.
And
There's actually when we go to Vegas, there's supposed to be one. I was like, I can't do it. I learned my lesson when we went to South Lake. Literally shopping around at the local toy shops, and then literally going to the convention a couple days later. I'm not doing that again. So when I go to Vegas, I'm checking out stores only, and I'm chilling.
right,
But yeah, oh, okay. We went 23 minutes just talking about us.
right,
It's been so long. You want to get into
right.
the fun stuff?
Let's get into it. So, let's talk about comic news, y'all. Let's you want me to get into like the little mini the comic stuff and then we get into the trailers? Bet.
The floor is yours, my friend.
Bet, let's do it.
Mm.
Um
Trailers last, so I can do the toys.
yeah, that's all
Okay.
yeah, I got you. So let's just get into comics right now. As your local comic book correspondent as of right now, it's getting pretty good. Y'all, the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver series that came out, um
I picked it
good,
up, but I didn't read
good,
it.
good.
Okay.
It's really good. Like I'm gonna just give you the premise. I ain't gonna give you this whole breakdown, but um someone leaves a letter for them from Magneto, and Scarlet Witch reads it and burns it and tells Quicksilver that he doesn't need to read it because if he reads it, it will hurt him anywhere worse than anything that his father can ever say to him. And he said like, and she says Magneto killed Pietro for what he did to me, um, and see reading this letter will be 1,000 times worse. What? Like so now like you can tell the series is going to be and now like Quicksilver is furious because she won't tell him what's in the letter and he was like she was like I'm doing this to protect you, even though like, and she was like, all the times that you've protected me, I'm trying to help you this one time, you can't forgive me, bro. Like you can see like they're the it's a good little like sibling bonding. It's a sibling kind of book where you can like you finally see them like go at it, and you can see like it's one of those things where like it gives me like natural family bonds. We talked about it in the Key show last week, but like it's the like you can kind of see like the natural repercussions of like them bottling up a lot of things that they thought about each other, and now like it's kind of coming to a head. And like I'm ready to see what this book entails, because like even in the book, yeah, what's up?
No, no, no. Finish. I just had a question.
Oh, okay. No, the last thing I was gonna say is, like they even joke in the book, Darcy, her shop assistant was like, is a letter saying that you and that Magneto was actually your father this whole time? And I was like, I hate that they had to joke with us like that because they know that's what we wanted, and like, and I feel like it could be like I'm hoping that it's what I've been talking about for years, that they're gonna do the it's Quicksilver. Quicksilver is really his son, but Scarlet Witch isn't. I'm okay with that. Like even if like he's their actual biological child and she's not, like because we all know that like there are rare cases where children twins can have different fathers.
I wonder if they're gonna kind of retcon their origins, where Wanda and Pietro were raised by two World War II heroes, like the
Yeah.
Wizard and I think I think her name is Miss America. I wonder if we're gonna get that a little bit and kind of push Magneto out a little bit
Oh no,
more.
they're not. Nah. They
Nah,
he's heavily in it. Like even in the I just got done reading the solo series of Scarlet Witch with her, and I read with when Joseph came in, that I honestly love that. I love that they brought Joseph back. But yeah, like you can tell like they're cementing them more
family.
into yeah, in a family. Yeah, exactly. And I do like that they do emphasize like in multiple occasions, even in the solo series when I just got done reading, she was like
Off topic.
yeah,
Polaris's look as Magneto,
cunt, what?
sir.
I'm
We're on
sorry,
a
y'all.
podcast. We're
That's the
on
highest
a
praise for me, y'all. And I rarely use that word, and I'm sorry,
podcast.
but it's serving. Like
I need that action figure. I
what?
legit like it. It was fire. I legit like the
Polaris
costume.
left Lorna Dane, y'all. She left no crumbs on their plate. That that that
Can,
se- that
can,
cow.
go
What?
ahead.
I'm sorry.
No,
No,
no, no, because it was a comic related question. But go ahead.
it it unlocked my truest like. I was just like yes, like the truest in the biggest all caps Yas queen. Like I just like you can tell like she is in a different like mindset. You can kind of tell where she's kind of like adopting like Magneto's mindset along with like when she have you read the
So
what
I read. I didn't read it all, but I read
okay.
part of it. So there. So I literally because I didn't because I just flipped through it. But
Hmm.
literally, she's okay. She's leading the Brood. When did that become a thing?
To me, my brood, I screamed.
I'm like,
I
what is happening?
screamed.
Let's start there. And then
Yes.
she's like, she's sipping coffee while the Brood is freaking
Just
killing
everybody.
everybody. I, this is where I give my wife her praise. That is literally my wife in her most
Uh-huh.
perfect form.
Yes.
While there are millions of carrot chihuahuas just killing the populace.
And just says Orgus's coffee is
Coffee is
like
shit.
is
Straight
shit,
shit.
right? And
Bro.
then complains about their coffee that you are stealing right now after killing these people. Like wild, the audacity that
Bro.
you have, and I love that shit.
That was, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see. Like I said, I gotta get caught up on some X Men books.
Yeah,
But I literally flipped through that. I'm like, what the hell
bro,
we just
the
reading
amount of
about?
killing in it is
Oh,
crazy. Like
but
they have Kurt
yeah, man,
and Colossus like unaliving people like big
this
time.
was gonna happen. It was
Which
only a matter of
and it's
time.
completely understandable, especially like the people the three that they get to choose together to put together, they do Wolverine, Colossus, and Nightcrawler. Um and all three of them, they go on a little murdering spree on the Bloom on in Orchis,
Yes,
and
yeah, yeah.
Kurt
They're not messing
literally,
around.
the heart of X-Men, the Kurt Wagner literally teleports somebody out in space and comes back in. What? Like the person who's always telling us like, okay, let's calm down.
But
But
this is what happens when you push and you
exactly.
push and you push,
And
and
if you
all
realize,
Professor Xavier wanted was peace. All right, cool.
mhm,
Y'all chose
right.
violence now.
And if you realize all three of them had like, you can tell that all three of them they put them the three together for a reason, because all
Hmm.
three of them at some point during this Krakoan experiment have been controlled by other people to hurt somebody or framed to
Yes.
do something because of Orcus in some fashion. Like Wolverine got controlled by Beast, and rather, he
Yeah.
wasn't, of course, by Orcus, but Colossus was controlled by his brother the whole time of what of the Krakoan thing was going, Krakoan age started. He's been controlled by him the whole time. And Kurt, he was forced to kill all those like delegates by Orcus, and like all three of them have been controlled and manipulated. So you can tell like they on a mission, like, and they're tired of it. And I'm kind of very much excited to see where the House of X and the Falls of X go. I haven't I only read like the first couple pages of the Rise of the Powers of X, and
Did you hear that? You didn't hear that,
yeah,
did
I
you?
did. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I
Well,
did. That was very aggressive, and you was
the
very
food
classy
I
for
ate.
that.
Thank you. Stupid.
And
Ugh.
I know you smelled that, and I heard it, and I was like, oh, he gonna smell that.
Ugh. Get
His
used to it,
face,
people. Y'all gonna get
yes,
used
you
to it.
did it.
Ugh.
Oh
I should have
man,
muted myself, but it's
God,
okay.
that's hilarious. I lost a train of thought. Oh yeah, but yeah, Rise of X. I haven't finished Rise of the Powers of X. They already about to start their little plan of trying to kill Moira before she gets her powers and whatnot. So it's a baby Hitler situation, y'all, and I'm ready to see how this plays out. And especially to see how they get them. What's up? But yeah, I'm ready to see how they make this play out with Moira, and like, are they really going to unalive this little girl who's like, just out here living her 10th life, best 10th life, or
Oh,
are you?
she about to catch it in the worst way.
Yeah, bro, she has to. Like,
Are
I'm
we
sorry,
talking about
like,
Moira, right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
like she has to, like, like, and I understand, because I can understand in a certain way why she would be upset, and she has a reason to, but also you trying to destroy a whole mutant race, baby, chill. Like, so you gonna have to get that fade, and I'm sorry, like, you really gonna have to do that. But I
Walk
love
in the
that they're
room like you're.
yeah. Look, but at least, but as long as they have a way, but they're trying to do something specific to where they can get the knowledge of Moira's lives, so so they can still find a way to make her coexist before they kill her. And they're using Prodigy to do it. And I'm like, that's such a smart way to go about it. Like, for someone who can't be read by because no one can read her mind unless she lets them. So like so they figure out that since Prodigy is technically a mind reader and grasps everything that of the people he's around, they're gonna do it that way. He gets all his stuff, her stuff, and he starts to lose his shit. First issue of Dead X Men. I'm already ready to see what happens. But moving on. What's it? Scarlet Witch is coming back. Scarlet Witch is already coming back, even though they canceled the series, but it's coming back by Steve Orlando in June. She's having her own solo series after this little mini series is over. What else? Other than that, the Blood Hunt arc is coming up for the Marvel crossover. I guess that's gonna be our next big
Mhm.
story crossover, which is gonna be, of course, featuring vampires, if the name wasn't obvious. And we were talking about it off the air, but we're gonna talk about it again. My boy was
Yeah.
talking about how Jason Aaron basically,
So yeah. So
yeah, talk about it.
if like I know people are a little frumpy on Jason Aaron's
Yeah,
Avengers,
because a lot of
but
people didn't like it, but
give him a little credit where it's due.
right.
Him setting up the Vampire Nation in Chernobyl in
Mm-hmm.
Russia. Is it Russia? Yeah, it's Russia.
Yeah, yeah, Russia.
Russia kind of sets the table, and then there are like little issues here and there of different books. Like in Miles' book, basically there are vampires in Brooklyn now, and Miles teamed up with Blade, and I
That's
think
a
his little
movie.
girl.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. Team vampires in Brooklyn. Eh. Anywho, but yeah, in the Miles book, before the gang war crossover, he teams up with Blade because they are vampires in Brooklyn now. Blade and his daughter, I can't think of her name
I don't know
right
her
now,
name, but yeah.
but it was a fun run. And then in Jed McKay's Moon Knight book, vampires were a thing because they're trying to take over Manhattan. So, dude, Jed McKay Avengers run. Listen, if you haven't read it,
Yeah, I
go
haven't
read
finished it,
it.
but
It
it's a
is
solid.
it's solid. It's
Yeah,
not
like
perfect, but it's
I was about
solid.
to say, there are some moments where you just like, where the fuck is this going? Because like the, when the there are some moments that go off the rail. Like, why is the Avengers raising this random superpower baby? What's going on? Now the Avengers, y'all, they're literally raising a child like throughout the book, and the child gets older. But like, I'm like, this is
Yeah,
a
that's
moment.
that's also Jason Aaron's run. So it's
Look, Jason Aaron. Look, that's what I'm saying. Jason Aaron, like, because that and let's be honest, the Celestial thing about the Dead Celestial, that kind of
that
ramped up
wasn't
after
bad.
Judgment Day. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't like even in the first part of it
My
when they
issue with
explain.
the run,
Mhm,
we're cutting each other off. I'm sorry,
my
buddy.
bad. No, you're good. What's up?
My issue with the run is Avengers is not really multiversal book, and they were trying to do that.
I didn't finish. See that I stopped right before that. I need to. I want to finish that because there was some stuff in it that looked good. I'm not gonna hold you.
So it's again Jason Aaron run, Jed McCain's run is not perfect, but it's solid. So, but it does set the table that's to come. I don't
Yeah,
know if I'm gonna get all 64 books because I ain't got that kind of money.
look
But
here,
the main book,
unlimited boy.
yeah, yeah. But like we said, pre-order your books,
Yeah.
pre support your local comic store.
Period.
And speaking of, I went like I don't know if this is a thing now, right? I know we say pre-order books, but I have a little way on how they do it now. Like I went into my local store by my house called Boomerang, and I was thinking about getting something for the missus. For some reason, they have a Lilo and Stitch comic book. I'm like,
Yes, I actually got that one last week.
I got because I found another store that had it for her, so I got it
Hmm.
for her. But
Cute.
then they wanted you to pre-order books, which is fine. I like for her books, I have no problem doing it because I can just get mine whenever.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna do a pre-order situation, make sure it's up to par where it's easily accessible. I'm sorry, I listen. That's what it is. If your website is not up to par, then you're not gonna get people to pre-order your
Yeah.
books. It's
Yeah.
just like it's just what it is. Like if you, I don't want to. Like I'm looking through this site, and I'm just like, what the, you know what? No, when I'll make a notification when my wife book is out, and I'll go pick it up for her, no problem. But it's like don't have these sites where it's freaking janky and you give these weird ass instructions,
Right.
and I listen. I'm not completely tech savvy, but I can pick up things pretty fast. But
Yeah.
if I can't do it, imagine somebody else. So
Right.
make it easily. If we're getting an age where you're gonna use digitally pre-order books, which is fine, make it easily accessible for everyone. Don't give me these janky ass and paper instructions like I'm trying to open one of my action figures, and oh god, it pissed me off, man. I just like because I finally got my wife in the books, and she loves Lilo and Stitch. I'm like, that fuck, that is
I
right
just
up her
called her
alley.
Lilo. That's crazy.
Lilo, that's okay.
You know better than that.
That's okay. I no no, it's okay. It's okay because I do it all the time. And so make it easy. Just make it easy where I could just hit a
Right.
couple clicks. Don't charge my credit card, and then when the books come out, I go pick them up. Done. Easy. Done. Done. Done.
Right.
That's all. That just come on, come on. Anything else on the
um.
comics? Oh,
Lastly, yo, go ahead.
I got some DC stuff, but finish.
Um. The last thing for comics related is in on Prime Month in June. it's gonna be a Mystique and Destiny wedding. It's a Marvel Voices Pride special, and it's gonna
Hmm.
be a wedding for them. And they show Kurt as their like best man or whatever the fuck. I'm ready for it. Y'all already know. I love this story. I've been in love with this little my little chaotic lesbians, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the wedding to see what happens and
Is it
how they
weird that
reconcile
her Destiny's look is always been like that? It's never really changed, right?
at all.
I like the look, like
Yeah,
her like
it's
villainous
timeless,
costume.
right?
I
It's simple, but it's so timeless. Like, right? Like,
it's
it's
like
just a
it's
simple
like
little
the Flash costume. Never
yeah,
change it. You can
right,
tweak it, but never
right.
change it.
But never change the
It's
original
one, but
recipe.
it's like, you know what? Since we're here,
Hmm.
since we're here, we're gonna go off book for a second.
Hmm.
It's my birthday.
Hmm.
That's your gift to me.
Hmm.
What are your top five favorite costumes? It could
Oh
be Marvel or
God.
DC.
All right, all right, all right. Damn, that's crazy that you just pulled that on me like that. Well, I already know my first one already offer up, but and it's my favorite superhero of all time, Donna Troy, Troya, aka Wonder Girl, the first
Okay.
Wonder Girl. For those who don't know, and it's more specifically the black suit with the stars in it, because the stars, because people don't know, that's the exact coordinates, star coordinates where the Titans are located, and like a lot of people don't know that about
Oh, that
her
was
stars.
drawn by Phil Jimenez.
Yes,
Her costume designed by Phil
yes.
Jimenez. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Who
That
is
one
an
is one.
openly gay
Yep.
pencilist?
Mhm,
I know
mhm.
my stuff, buddy. All
I
right,
look.
continue.
I didn't look. You knew more than me because I didn't know that until like a few
No,
weeks ago, and
because that's the first thing he
Not you
says,
up the
man.
community.
And I met him twice. Lovely gentleman.
What?
Lovely
Oh,
gentleman.
wait. You
Well,
said
well,
Phil
well.
Jimenez?
Yes.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. You ain't. You should have told me that. That's
Wow.
a that's a good man, Savannah. What? I follow him on Instagram. What?
Yes.
That old man is fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a lovely gentleman.
man,
I had a
yes,
book
he
that he
is.
signed for me years ago, and
The Lord
my
is my
dumbass
shepherd. You
lost
know
it.
what I want.
Shit.
Whew,
Behave yourself,
yes.
sir. Behave
Uh,
yourself. All right. On
with
topic,
him I
sir.
won't. That's okay. Let me be good. All right, Aaron. Oh, you just made me. Sorry. um, the second one I think is gonna be honestly recent costumes are hitting me right now, and it's definitely the new Storm costume. I love the Storm costume with the jacket, with the
Okay.
little hair and a mohawk and everything. Look, that's serving. Honestly, oh wait, no. One of my other favorite one is another Storm costume. It's her extreme X-Men costume that she wore. I don't know why,
Oh
but I
God.
love that
Is it
extreme
like
X-Men.
it's black and red, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's
Yes. I know
exactly the
exactly.
one. I love that one. Um, and I guess yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Yeah.
Okay. I said the Flash. It could be
Mhm.
Wally or Barry. Don't change the costume because if you
Mhm.
do, the entire internet will come after you.
Yeah.
It doesn't end
Yeah.
well. Personally, for me, I'll do three DCs and three Marvels.
Okay.
Uh, Batman's OG blue and gray costume
Okay.
gives me 8-year-old kid Anthony vibes. And
Yeah.
with I know this is where it gets weird for me. It's Slash with the OG Dick Grayson costume, where the little how do you say like Peter Pan shoes with the yellow cape.
Oh, okay. Not
This,
that one.
yeah, dude, I don't know why because I saw it in Dark Crisis at the end where he's
Mhm.
fighting Slade, and I'm like, that gives me such joy. I
Nostalgia.
love the '67 Batman cartoon. Gives me joy. Okay. Me personal favorite, Connor Kent's '90s costume.
All right, I approve.
Leather jacket, Superboy logo, and I'm picking that up as a figure from Mafex this year. I might get stabbed after having the figure in my hand, but
Mhm.
that's okay. I risk it for the cause. Uh, on the Marvel side, Moon Knight's costume, pretty elegant, but pretty basic
Okay.
too.
Mm.
All white, all white. Love it. Batman. Let's see. Nova's annihilation costume
Mhm.
with the armor and stuff because he still has the look now.
Right.
And then it was one more. I got to give you one more. God, I want to do a female hero that I really like. Oh, Polaris. Her new costume was fire. Straight fire.
I was gonna say that one too, but I was like, ooh, I was like, I don't want to do just recent ones. Um, you know what? I'll say I got a couple more. Rogues, of course, the '90s classic, a little red and yellow.
Hmm.
Not that all green hood shit. I don't know. I don't know why I hate that costume so much, but I really hate that costume, y'all. Like with the white gloves and everything, I just hate that costume so fucking much. Um, that one, Sunfire's new suit, that he had when he was on the X-Men with the fire going out into the X. I kind of
Hmm.
love that. I kind of love that. And Scarlet Witch, Scarlet Witch's Hellfire Gala costume that she wears now, and lastly, Miles Morales, the classic.
Miles
Yeah,
was on the list. I
yeah.
didn't think about it.
That
He
one
was.
is That's timeless. I'm sorry. Like he can change into his little sweatpants, little jogger, whatever the fuck. But I'm
Mhm.
sorry, nothing beats that classic black and red with the little V up and going down. It just works, bro. Like yeah, he really ate that one up, and I love that film.
All right. Some toys. Ready to talk some toys real quick?
Yeah, let's get into it. Then we doing trailers, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Okay. So Marvel Legends had their basically their pre-releases for their shows that coming out in like let's say second quarter of this year. So we are getting a here, let me give me 30 seconds. Stall for 30
Hmm.
seconds.
Y'all know what's crazy? I'm gonna think we was talking about costumes and stuff, and I ain't even say Destiny, but Destiny does serve though. I do love that Destiny mask. Y'all, there
Okay.
were.
All
Oh,
right, I got it
go
ready.
ahead. I was
No, no,
about
no,
to
no,
say,
no, no, no. Finish. I got it.
um, shit, just like that, Laura. Just like that. It was probably a lie. I forgot.
So
But
we're getting. Oh, go.
no, no, no.
I'm
You
sorry.
good, good, good. I was just
Okay.
about to bullshit.
So from Target for it's a pre-order for Target. It's not up yet, but
Mhm.
we're getting a retro card Carnage, and he comes with some cool stuff. I'm gonna go through it pretty fast. For Walmart, we're getting a animated Prowler look, which is
Okay.
the one I have doesn't have hands. This one does, and a decent head sculpt. I'm already on board. Next one. So this is a Pulse Hasbro Pulse exclusive. It's a Spider-Man 2 pack. It's Doctor Strange and Morbius. I'm not gonna lie, the Doctor Strange. It looks like from the comic from now. So I don't know how this work. Whatever. We're moving on. For Amazon, we're getting a old school Zemo with our Arnim Zola. It's not up for pre-order yet, but yeah, Target.com. I think this pre-order starts next week on the 28th. It's Sam Wilson is in his costume, and you get the wings because the first one did not have one, and I don't know why. Hasbro was slipping. I will be pre-ordering two, and I might die afterwards. Worth it. Let's see. So Walmart's exclusive is about to go up soon. It's a Captain America from Secret Empire. That costume, basically, it's I kind of want this. I kind of want this one. I like this costume a little more because
Mhm.
it's kind of definitely updated and it's still Captain America, except if you read the stories, working for Hydra. I kind of want this one. I'll find it in a convention. If I don't, I'm not hurting for it.
Mhm.
Cool. And then let's see. They announced a 2 pack of Wolverine and Spider Man in their Empire suits, basically when they teamed up with the
Oh,
kids,
that's cute. Okay,
which
all
which,
right.
which is pretty cool. And
I
I
do
didn't
like
take a
that. That's
picture of it,
cute.
but it was pretty cool. Okay, so then there's a wave dropping tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time. This is where so this part is important. So anybody that wants to pre-order this particular wave, it will not be in Walmart, it will not be in Target. It will be in like it'll be Amazon, Big Bag Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, GameStop, and Hasbro Pulse. So what Marvel Legends is doing is definitely they're trying to keep some of the quirky waves out of stores because it will get clearanced. Clearly, I get it. People got to make their money. I get it. Completely understandable. So for this wave, we're getting Red Widow. Oop, okay. We're getting Red Widow. We're getting.
Red Widow. Who's Red Widow?
He was from Jason Aaron's run.
Continue.
We're okay.
Red Widow. I know who you're talking about. I loved it. I love that person. I don't. I still don't know who. I still never figured out who that was.
they never really said it either, so you're
Okay,
fine.
and you know what? I like that. Okay, I kind of want to look
And
into that.
I just stab and keep moving. Just stab
Yeah,
and keep moving.
you know.
Okay, so they're doing a Black Winter Thor. He I almost want to get it because he kind of looks like Malekith a little bit. He's basically this costume is all blue, black and blue, which
Hmm.
maybe,
Okay.
maybe. Okay, we're getting a Kazar,
Hmm. Hmm.
which I kind of which the dude I'm looking at this right now. Dude he's got a knife, a spear, and a loincloth. All on board. All right, we're getting an Icarus from the Eternals, not the comic book Icarus, which
The
I'm looking
movie
at now.
version
Looks
of
pretty good,
Icarus.
man. Like I can get on board with
Hmm.
this.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
then we are getting a Wolfsbane. I feel like we're did I not take it? I sure didn't. We're getting okay, and we're getting a Cable, but his costume is from the Marvel vs. Capcom game.
I don't know that. I don't think I've seen that one.
That's okay.
It's the
And
original.
then
It's
we're
like,
get
is it the classic, like '90s one, kind of?
yeah yeah because it's his late '90s look where he has like the
Okay,
two X's on his side and then
got
the
you.
X on the belt, and he's all
Hmm.
blue and stuff. That's the only one I'm pre-ordering
Okay.
so far. But the build a figure is Kazar's feline companion Sabu, which is cool.
That's
I
cute.
don't need it because I got a tiger in that I can use, so I'm good.
That's Shauna's tiger.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's pretty much. Oh, and we're getting a superior Iron Man. I can't forget that we're getting a
Mm,
superior Iron Man, but that's the one that doesn't have a build a figure piece.
mm,
So there's that. And lastly, which is the one I want to get the most, is a Shield 3 pack with Black Nick Fury, Sharon Carter, and Dum Dum Dugan, and we're
okay.
gonna get a lot of accessories with that. Am I missing anything else? No, that is pretty much it for toys that go up tomorrow. Remember what I said, people.
Ooh,
These will not be in stores. It's either a comic store or Hasbro Pulse, Big Bad, or Entertainment Earth or GameStop. So like they're uh, Marvel Hasbro is kind of they want their money, but you're not going to pay discounted prices anymore. So a lot of people like me, I waited for clearance for a lot of stuff last year. They're not doing it that no more. People they got smart really fast. So
mhm,
just think about that. Save your pennies, save your money. Or I mean, if it's on Amazon, there's a good chance if you wait till like July, probably get it discounted anyway.
mhm,
But you didn't hear that from me.
mhm,
Okay. Now the fun stuff.
mhm.
Ooh. What trade you want to do first?
Um, let's just get this over with. I have yet to see Madam Web. But I'm gonna go see it off of just principle, I guess. Just because it's for the culture, it's for the nerdy culture, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. That's all I'm going for. But Yeah, I'm gonna go see it. I'm not excited. I'm going with the very least expectation. I'm going into it like I go into an X-Men movie. I go into it with the very least expectation. So when I actually see it, I won't be like, I'll be like, oh my gosh, it was actually kind of good. But that's only because I already put it down so low that I'm like, oh, y'all can't do no worse. So it is good. So I'm just going into it with that kind of mindset. Um, it's fantastic. I told you, but Fantastic Frankie described it as captioned the video as a Tubi movie without the heart, and
Can I tell
that's
you
the
what I
worst
said?
thing you could ever say to about anything about anyone. Like I just, yeah, I'm very sad. I wanted more for them because it's an all woman spider movie, and like I was hoping they were gonna pull like an arrow. I not specifically, hear me out, y'all. Like like, and I mean, in the way of they bring these obscure characters out into the main front, and then they become like these big things. I wanted more for them. I wanted that to be a thing, and they should have known, especially with an all woman cast. They should have given these women the story to tell in this where they could thrive in it. And I feel like they just gave them a story and gave them a villain and said, all right, now y'all run around and do stuff, and and then you just get visions now and then. And like I feel like I saw what I needed to see of the movie. um yeah, but I guess I'm gonna see it for the culture and shit.
There was one movie that I finally saw.
What?
I saw the Marvels.
Yay,
I
how'd you
saw
like
the
it?
Marvels.
Oh
Okay.
god.
No, no, no. No, no. It's not
Okay.
as bad as you think. It's not as bad as you think. The
Okay.
movie was entertaining.
As I fold my arms. Mhm.
Yeah, the movie was entertaining.
Mhm.
But I'm not going to lie. It's a Marvel movie, right? Can we
Mhm.
agree?
Mhm.
You never go full Disney in a Marvel movie. I'm sorry. You don't do that. You could do cute boy stuff, that's fine, but you never
Are you talking about the singing
go.
planet?
Yes.
Oh, that's my favorite part.
I am glad for you, sir,
That
but
was
I'm not
what?
gonna lie, it took me out of the movie, dog. Because
Mm-mm.
I'm literally watching. Because me and the missus were watching it, and I just go, "What the hell is happening? What is this?" They went full Disney, dog, and I
But
bet a lot of people checked out.
there are people. There were mostly the people who men and didn't like it, and that's okay. It was a musical thing. It was more for people who like musicals and shit. Like you already know I'm a theater kid, so
Listen, I
I
like
was here
Red,
for it.
but in an action Marvel movie, I'm like, come
But
on,
that's
man,
the thing though.
no.
I feel like everybody equates every Marvel movie as being the same thing. And if we've learned anything from movies like Eternals, like
Fair.
they need to verify, they need to I think that's the only way to make Marvel movies thrive is by being being different kind of movies. Cause like don't get me wrong, like we all know phase 1 through 4, don't that's the
It
blueprint.
wasn't perfect either.
Like it
It
wa and
wasn't perfect
it
either.
had its moments, but honestly, like, you can already tell like I'm sorry, but they made a big thing, like, to give them their flowers on that. Like we all know Marvel phase 1 through 4, that that whole structuring and that whole thing will be in years to come. That will be a class that will be taught in like cinematography and like actual like movie shit like that people will teach the next upcomings about like the structure and how that is made and like the groundwork that was placed on that. Like and the thing I'm trying to say with that is I feel like that's the going forward with their movies with their new phase. I feel like that's the way you keep making Marvel relevant by making different movies that are not for the same people. Cause let's be real, like, up until Endgame, like that was for us and like it was for the action. We was here for, the intensity, everything. But I feel like you need to have different forms of the movie. Like, I Like Eternals was a whole different thing, and people hated that movie because it wasn't, a superhero. Oh, why aren't they doing this? And I feel like that's what the Marvels was. I feel like the Marvels was supposed to be kind of give us the mixture of like, oh, serious, but kind of like a Thor movie feel.
So okay, so I'm glad you said that. The action scenes, fire,
Yeah.
fire. Like, dude, they did not skimp. Them teaming up the fight. What's her name? Like
Oh my
Ben.
gosh, yeah, the teleport, how they teleport in each other's place.
Yeah,
That was
see
dope.
that you're not getting that again. Big ups
Yeah,
to whoever. I can't think
yeah.
of the lady that directed her. Nia
Even the
Nia
training
something.
sequence was cute.
Nia. What's her name?
I don't remember her name. I'm not gonna hold you.
Either way, big ups to her as a
Yeah.
black director directing.
Yes.
Even though
Oh,
the
you mean
client,
Ava, thing.
nope,
No, we're not Ava. I know who you're talking about. I always,
I, I
her
can't I
black
can't
actor.
think of a name.
Yeah,
I can't think of a name. It'll come to me. Either way, the young lady that directed this movie, big
Nia
ups to her.
DaCosta.
Thank you. Nia, it was
Yeah.
definitely a Nia. I was about to say Nia Long. I
I
know it's
wanted
not
to
Nia
say
Long,
it too, and I was like, "Don't be ignorant, Aaron." That's why I waited until I got it because I wanted to say it so bad.
but yeah, Nia DaCosta,
Yeah.
dog. As he says, she served y'all straight. I'm not gonna say it, but
Cunts.
that movie is good.
Yeah.
It's just the singing planet took me out of the movie. It took me a second to get back in the movie. I'm like, these assholes went full Disney. You never go full Disney.
I think
Like,
that's why it got me the most because I wasn't expecting it, and because of who Captain Marvel is. I'm like, she's such a hard ass in the.
and then like, and yo, so then when they put on the when they gave like the Sailor Moon dress, I'm like, oh my
Yes.
god, no, no, this is not happening. This no, no,
Yo,
no. Really? What are you
I smiled
doing?
the whole time. I smiled the
Yeah,
whole time while that
I
was
just
happening.
like what the hell? Okay, okay, okay. At least homie could fight, but them saying that was the only part that took me out. Um, I need more of that. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
need them to team up again. We need a
yeah.
Marvel too. Let this be the trilogy.
Right.
All of them together.
Yeah, I
Have
love them
Carol and
together.
Kamala try to get her back. Because if they
Mhm.
saw the if you
Right.
spoilers in three, two, one, she gets trapped in the X-Men universe. Now they
Mhm.
don't say which one. You only see Beast, but it doesn't mean it's the Fox universe either.
Right.
They don't
Like,
say that. Oh, what? You go ahead.
my bad. This airplane was over me. I was
Oh,
trying not to let y'all hear that.
no, no,
Um,
that's fine. I didn't hear
but
it the first time, so you good.
oh shit. Okay, bad.
Yeah, you're
Well,
fine.
yeah. Like, I feel like it's gonna. I hope that I want to see where they take it because it feels like there's gonna
So
be like one of those moments where it's gonna be especially with her with well, they're the Illuminati, so
her
they might be
mom.
Illuminati from another universe, right? Yeah, her
Yeah.
mom is Monica Rambeau is Captain Marvel there. So like I'm like maybe it's the time where like the X-Men took Captain Marvel in and
Hmm.
then she becomes whatever because that's the same exact costume that she gets with the X-Men. So I'm like, okay,
Her binary
yep.
costume.
Mhm. Mhm.
Hmm.
And I'm like
I
I want to
agree.
see what they
I
do with
agree.
that.
I now I kind of want to pick up the figure, and I should have. I should have. It was on my list to pick up, and I was like, oh, I
I
don't
feel
know.
like nah, yeah, I thought
But
about them.
yeah, man, I like the movie.
Yeah, it was
But
cute. It was
I had a
nice.
point. Monica being trapped in the other universe. I don't know how that's gonna play out now because I feel like that should be the next Captain Marvel movie. It's them
Yeah.
trying to get Monica back because as they announced today, if it's true or not, because grain of salt,
Mhm.
they're not really doing the Kang movie no more
Yeah.
because with Jonathan Majors about to go to jail, it's kind of like, oh, well,
Mhm.
now what do you do?
Like, recast
So
that man, y'all. Like,
I think you should. I really think
right?
you should recast.
Because
You're so far in between.
yeah,
Recast.
y'all have
Why?
primed him on this. Y'all have like stacked like their next phase on Kang. So like y'all can't like literally the one of y'all movies is called Kang Dynasty. Y'all can't just like scrap
You know
that.
what? If they, I think it would have been fine if they never did all the Kangs at the end of Ant Man.
I think that's what sets up the
Just the
next phase though.
just the three kings, but not like everybody losing their shit in that little stadium.
I feel like
Like,
we needed that because I feel
you think
like
so?
that's the scene that kind of opens up for, oh, this is what the next phase is about to be about. Like we're about to get into like the multiverse of it all.
Yeah.
And like I kind of like that we start get I kind of want more of that like of the Kings. And I'm like, and I don't know what's up with people not recasting anymore. Like, when are the days when we stop recasting things? Like, if somebody like if an actor says they don't want to be in the show no more, or like or they just like end up leaving, or God forbid they end up dying, like. What happened to the days where we just replace them with somebody who kind of resembles
Fast.
them, or who can at least serve a good performance and keep it pushing? Like, yes, like a lot of people might be confused for a little bit, but that's why you do in the intro when you're doing the little theme song, you say so and so as this person, like they always did. And like that's one of those things, like I don't know why we don't replace people anymore. Like we're not everybody is not gonna associate, let's be honest. At this point, anything y'all do, yeah, Kang is gonna remind us of Jonathan Majors. But let's be real, anything going forward with a big bad, we're gonna be reminded of Jonathan Majors and how it could have been Kang. So like y'all might as well take this opportunity to just use your concept that you already spent money on, spent thousands of hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions on, and go about making just reshooting the parts with a different person. Because I like, don't get me wrong, like Jonathan Majors found guilty now, and he was one of our, he was a great actor, but there are other great actors who can fill that thing for him. And like we can still you can it's nothing to recast and just reshoot some things, do a little flashback stuff. Like, come on, y'all. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's just my thoughts on what I've been thinking.
All right. Let's get to happier stuff.
um yeah, so X-Men 97, the trailer came out last week. It looked good as hell. People have been asking so many questions about it. Who more specifically, is that Jean Grey or is that Madeline Pryor?
So I have a theory. I have a
Go ahead.
theory.
I got one too. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't think the way they did it in the comic book is going to play out on the
Definitely not.
show.
Definitely
I
not.
don't think so. I think people will riot if they pulled that crap.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, I love that shit. You
I
know I love that shit.
listen, listen. Chris Claremont in this house cannot do no wrong.
Right.
But I think he gets together with Gene and I okay, here. Now cuz now my mind is moving.
You
I
think
think the
that's Jean?
president I think it's Gene. I
Okay.
think
Me
it's
too.
legit Gene. When she's weak, he steps away for a second and that's when they do the switch.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jean is not able to fight if you're giving birth like that. She's completely weak. I know, but remember, cartoon. This is not we're not basing this on comic. I think that's
Okay.
when they Sinister and Madeline do the switch. I think that's where it
Okay.
happens. But I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a theory. Now what's yours?
Okay. So I do think that's Jean. See, I didn't. So I thought it was Jean, and then there was a moment where I did think it was Madeline because someone was like, well, they're putting out X-Men 97 stuff, and they're showing a Madeline Pryor with her baby, so with the baby as an accessory. So I'm like, okay, damn, they might actually be trying to do the Madeline thing, but Madeline had a different haircut. And that just looks like she just screams Jean Grey, like from everything. Like all of them putting on, like from the referee outfit and everything. So I feel like it might be a moment where, like, honestly, if they want to, what I would love for them to do is for them to like give her and Jean, because I wasn't that upset when I thought it was Jean pregnant. 'Cause I was like, you know what? Jean does deserve to have one of Scott babies at least. You know what I mean? So like, I was like, okay, I'll be okay in this. I'd be cool if this was like a making of Rachel Summers moment because technically she is older than her. than Cable. And then like what I would like ideally is for them to have her, but then then they can do like, oh, Jean dies, whatever, then Madeline comes into the picture. She has Cable. I'm okay with that too. You know what? Like, let them have them. Let them have like both of them. Like, or just make it Gene. I would be honestly fine with it. I think it. But long story short, my theory is I think that's Gene, and I feel like they're too scared. They're going to be too scared to pull the Madeline trigger in the way the comics did, which I would love. But it, let's be real, it paints their star character Cyclops in a certain light that they aren't too, keen to do. Let's be real. DC didn't want DC didn't want the world thinking that Batman ate pussy. So we definitely don't want they definitely ain't gonna try to get
You should,
Marvel to get
man.
Cyclops to
I'm sorry. Let me
be a
say
deadbeat
that.
dad.
Let me say this now. DC, you're
Yeah.
cowards. Like
That's some villainous behavior. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. That's some
Bruce Wayne is a whole
reciprocation.
is he loves his Catwoman.
Yeah,
Y'all some
because
cowards.
Catwoman, she's second. Like, I hate that. I hate to say that. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to say it like that. I meant to say it in a classy way, but she reciprocates. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't do it like to everybody, but she does it. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's some very like penguin behavior. Like, I feel like Penguin doesn't eat the puss, but Batman would. Like, Batman's a good guy, right? Like,
For justice.
for
For Gotham.
justice. Oh God,
Justice
where's
for
the
Gotham.
trigger? That's a double. That's an innuendo. I just got that one. Y'all. I swear I didn't think about that. That was just off the top of the dome.
Where's the
Oh,
trigger?
where's the trigger?
Where's the trigger?
That's a double meaning, guys. Oh Jesus! But yeah, I don't think that's gonna be Madeline. I want it to be Madeline so bad. I would love for them to introduce a new generation to Madeline Pryor, and give the new age gays someone to stand like the old like the old guard did. Cause
Yeah.
yeah, one thing a gay man love is Madeline Pryor. If you read X-Men like comics, you end up standing Maddie Pryor.
Let's do this. Let me do this. Marvel Unlimited is your friend.
Marvel Unlimited
Go
is your
go
friend.
go get Marvel Unlimited and go read those books.
Look here, what?
They are still to this
Yeah,
day good.
amazing.
My my only thing about Chris Claremont is he's very wordy. You have to read every
Yeah.
word because you will miss something that won't
Mhm.
even play out for years, not years, but issues later.
No, but facts.
Marvel,
Years later too,
yeah, but yeah, years later,
because Sinister
it's
stuff
just oof.
that took years to play out. And
Hmm.
yeah, that's what. Yeah, I think that's why I like wordy books, because I read X-Men was one of the first things I read. So I think that's why I naturally like big word books, like where it's a lot of dialogue. Yeah. Yeah, and that's yeah. I love. I can't wait to see what they do with that. I'm excited. I'm kind of Wolverine's voice kind of puts me off a little bit. I'm not gonna hold you.
It's the
Um,
same guy.
is it?
Yeah,
Okay, it don't sound like it, or maybe
they
he has
got
crap.
most of the cast back,
I heard that, but it didn't sound like him. So I was like,
but
well,
I
but you know
you
what?
will hear one or two changes for
Yeah, you're
sure.
right. That's why I was like, you know what? You probably it's to be expected. So I'm ready to see it. For some reason, as long as Cyclops' voice is always secure to me. I don't know why. Sorry, y'all. That was my alarm. But yeah, but yeah, I'm very excited to
Oh,
see what the fuck that's gonna be.
let me say this to anybody on the internet that may be listening to my crazy self. We are not doing Spider-Man 95, guys. We're not doing it.
Please don't.
Don't do it.
I'm
Don't.
okay.
If you want to bring back a Spider-Man
I
show,
barely watched it.
do spectacular Spider-Man.
I barely watched it
We're
when it came
not
out.
doing Spider-Man 95.
Hmm.
That cliffhanger sucked ass. Yes.
Do you
Yes.
do you remember a Spider-Man show that was on MTV?
God, yeah, I do, unfortunately.
Don't say it like that. First of all, like it
It
wasn't
was
good. It was good.
it was okay.
It
I
was
didn't like
good.
here. I'll say this. I didn't like the animation. That's what threw me off.
Okay, I get it. It kind of gave
That's my
you
only gripe.
yeah.
The show was fine.
I feel that
The animation was like, what the hell were y'all doing? Y'all
right
couldn't get
because
artists.
they gave us a
The
Spider-Man for the teenagers, and I love that. I was like, oh, this is the one that I wanted to see, and because I did like that animation, but honestly, I didn't mind it because it reminds me of you remember the Iron Man show on Nickelodeon with when him
Armored
and
Adventures.
yeah when they're kids when they're teenagers no the
You
one
know
with the
what?
teenagers when him
Yeah,
Pepper and
yeah.
James and Rhodey okay
Rhodey. Yeah, yeah,
yeah
yeah.
yeah yeah that one
See, but that's not for me. That's
yeah
for kids. I saw like clips of it. Cool. Not for me. But my point,
hmm
do not do Spider-Man 95.
yeah no
Don't do it.
yeah
Don't do it. Somebody's gonna get it. Somebody's thinking about it. I feel it now.
oh yeah you already
Don't
know
do it. Don't do it.
they just
You
waiting
want
to
to
see
bring
how
back
this
a
go
cartoon? Listen. You want to bring back a cartoon? You get Chris Yost on the line, and what's the other Chris's name? It escapes me. Either way, you what
hmm
whatever. You get Chris Yost on the line, and you reboot Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
oh my God yes
You give me
Jesus
Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and you know what? No,
what
just for added effect, you want to do cartoon universes, do it in the X-Men universe.
look here. And whoever wrote on Earth's Mightiest Heroes, I need y'all to do the same thing for an X-Men, do an X-Men related kind of thing like that. Cause when I tell you that show ate every season, like every season it was a different story, it was a different story arc, and it was still a story arc that we knew of in comics. Like it wasn't just like a regular or random
You
stuff.
did the Stan Lee and God, what's the dude's art? What's the artist's name?
Jim Kirby, yeah,
Thank you,
Jim
Jim
Kirby, Jim
James.
Kirby.
No, Jim.
I think it's Jim
Freak.
Kirby.
Jack
Jack
Kirby.
Kirby,
Jack
that's it.
Kirby.
That's it.
Thank you, Jack Kirby. Do that show and
Yes,
do it in the same anime. You
bro.
want to update
Yes,
the animation? Do it that way.
it
Do
was
not bring
so
back
good.
Spider-Man in 5. You want to
Right?
bring back a cartoon? Do Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
And then they canceled it. I was so upset.
And that because they wanted to do MCU and they wanted to interject with the MC. No, fuck that.
Fuck that.
Do do Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Yes,
Bring that back.
bruh.
And
Like,
that way, the kids that collect Marvel Legends and the kids that are growing up, everybody eats.
thank you.
Everybody.
Thank you. Everybody has their
Everybody.
own Avengers, and we good with that. Like, bro, like that was a good show. Like that was a good show, and I got to it late. I was real upset. I got to it like I think as the fifth season was ending, and I was like, you know what? I ain't got nothing else to watch, and I think I was just watching. I had that's when I had first started getting on Disney Plus heavy. I had started watching Avengers West Coast, the West Coast Avengers. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch this. Like, yeah,
Wait.
they have a oh, it's an old cartoon.
No, you mean I know what you're talking about. It's Avengers United We Stand.
Yes.
Who is the roster? Who is the roster?
Um, Scarlet with the West Coast, Scarlet Witch,
Okay,
Tigra.
it's Ant Man. It's United We Stand.
Okay,
And
it's United We Stand. Okay,
Falcon.
okay.
Yeah, Falcon was on the team.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, like I was real, like I was like, I'm gonna watch this. The first episode, I was like, oh, this is actually kind of good. And then like they got the audacity to have every single season a different kind of story of a different arc. Like that last Wakanda arc, season, I loved it with Bashinga and all them, bruh. Yeah.
I didn't finish it.
Oh man, I need you to finish that because the last season is
I
about
didn't
Wakanda.
finish.
It's good.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, I think that's where I kind of checked out.
Okay.
I watched the first episode and the first two episodes, and I kind of checked out after that
Oh man,
because
yeah.
it ended up becoming like Black Panther versus the Avengers. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
kind
wanna
of.
do this. Yeah, so like I don't want to do this,
But we love
but
it because they get the ass whipped by him. So
and then the final trailer of the day.
yeah, what Deadpool 3? I don't think I've seen the last one.
Really?
Yeah.
You should watch
I
it
was
because
literally
it definitely sets up the third one, especially the spoilers at
wait.
the end.
I think wait. I remember seeing the birthday party part of it, and then because then I was like, because at one point I was like, oh wait, the girlfriend there, how the girlfriend there, she dead. But then I was like, oh wait, the time thing.
Hmm.
Hold on, let me. Okay, so I did see it. Okay, all right.
Okay,
Okay, I no, I don't think I seen the whole thing though, because I don't
you
remember
have
the
to
other
watch it
part
all
of
the way
it.
through
Yeah,
because I love the
because it
end
looked like the
because
TVA for a minute. I was like, this
yeah.
TVA?
So in the trailer, yes, you do see the TVA. You don't see the you don't see the regular characters of the TVA.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
seeing that
wondering it's an earlier part. I wonder if it takes place
before
before
maybe.
Loki.
Okay, yeah,
So we'll see. We'll see. It was nice to see him do a little gunplay. They didn't show Wolverine.
yeah.
Not the worst thing in the world. That's
Right, we'll be
fine.
okay.
It looks like the TVA and they're saying Cassandra Nova is the villains.
What did you say to me?
You heard what I said. Let me say it again. The TVA and Cassandra Nova.
Cassandra Mova, that's where you. First of all, y'all, I want y'all to know I've never said this out loud to anybody before. I don't think, but Cassandra Nova is probably one of my favorite villains of all time. That's crazy. That she, yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. I would say if they brought her in, I was gonna actually be furious. Like if they didn't bring up, if they didn't bring up X-Men, like it would be like I would be upset, like how Venom and Spider-Man fans were upset that Spider-Man wasn't in the Venom movie, and they didn't even
Hmm.
mention Spider-Man until the second movie. Yeah, that would be me if they did that to Cassandra Nova. Like I'm like, there ain't no way you gonna talk about or even bring up Cassandra Nova without talking
Hmm.
about the X Men or Charles Xavier. So yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need you to cut. Ooh, I done got excited as shit. Ooh, y'all. Okay. Ooh, y'all. Ooh, Lord.
Yes, but they haven't
My
shown it
blood
in the
pressure.
trailer yet.
That's
It's
okay.
just.
Let it be hell in
But
me then,
listen,
Lord.
you talk about your blood pressure, but what you drinking?
As I drink my slushy, don't say nothing. That's all right.
Your sugar
The
level is
Lord
going
know
to.
my body. The Lord know my body.
Listen, listen. The Lord's not going to save you when you go on a sugar shock either.
I'm gonna ask him to take the wheel. He got it. Jesus got me.
No, sir. But I like what they did. I love when he's like, "I'm Marvel's Jesus." I'm like, you. I hate to say it. It looked like it may save the Marvel, the MCU. Man, it
That's
looks.
what they
It
look like
looks.
they gonna do.
Yeah.
And somehow he gonna be the one to mix the X Men in with the Avengers universe. Lord Jesus Christ in heaven, protect us.
Do okay. Let's speculate now before we get out of here.
Hmm.
Do you think in the next 5 years are we getting Avengers versus X Men?
I give it the next 10 years for
I think
sure.
so too.
Yeah,
I hope that I am alive to watch
yeah,
this movie.
yeah. I just need them to establish more. Like I don't need them pulling a Captain America Civil War on us. Like I
No.
feel like we need to sit with these characters first. We need to get both. We need to get a good X Men need to have at least two movies. I feel like before we
Yes.
just throw them into a battle with the Avengers and because other people, especially for people who just do MCU, they're going to already be endeared to the Avengers. You got to give us people. You got to let us get to know the X Men and understand why they're doing this, and then bring them to that before they do anything. And that's yeah, I don't yeah, that's the only way I feel like that can work. I don't yeah, there was something I was about to say, I forgot. Oh well.
It'll come to you. You're
Right.
good.
But yeah, that's yeah, what do you think?
Opening day. Opening day, I may call out to work.
Oh, facts. Oh, big time facts. Like when I tell you shit,
I'm
I don't go on I don't
dying.
go on midnight.
Proceeds to
I
buy
rarely go on
tickets.
midnight ticket thingies, but I'll go on a
I,
midnight.
I won't do midnight. I
Mm,
will do
it's okay.
Friday
I'll risk it all.
evening.
I know how you feel about those. It's okay. I'm very much willing to
Yeah.
risk it all for that.
No,
Um,
no. Not midnight. I used to when I was in my young boy phase, in my
mhm.
young body, and I can get up and not worry about sleep.
Mhm.
Now I am I'm usually asleep now, and I'm surprised
Mhm.
I'm not drifting off. I'm usually asleep by 9 o'clock. I am dead to the world. I'm literally like this. Do not touch me. Wait, you're my wife? Okay, please touch me. But opening day. And but they didn't really give us much either. So there's that.
Yeah.
So we have to wait for a full trailer.
Yeah. I
By the time we record next week, I will hopefully will watch Aquaman
Oh, yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
it drops next Friday.
Oh, on Max?
Yes,
Okay, bet.
or the next time we record because we'll go back to 2 weeks because I'm gonna be busy,
Hmm.
busy,
What
busy,
is in
busy.
March? What comes out in March? Something comes out.
Nothing,
No,
nothing.
there's something because I was there's something superhero
Invincible,
related.
X Men,
It's Invincible is
X
next
Men is
month. Yeah.
yeah, and
Don't
X Men
say
is March 20th.
no. It's not.
Yes, it is. You know,
Shut your
did you
fucking
not?
mouth. I thought
You
I said
come,
that really loud. Oh my god.
Lord have mercy. You cuss one more time. It's March 20th.
You cursed
Look at the
first.
Shut up. Uh, it's March 20th. I even say it on the comments. It's March 20th. They said it.
I just want to thank the old gods and the new for what they are bringing to me. I had shut them this off in my heart. I just shut this emotion off in my heart for the X-Men 97 for so long because I was like they kept bringing it pushing it back. So that's why I didn't look at when they were going to bring it back. And after a while I didn't give a damn because I was like, "Oh, y'all are just going to push it back again." So I'm not going to get my like spirits up. Because the last I had heard it was they were extending it until like mid 2024. So I was like, "Oh, okay, bet, cool." But you're telling me
March 20th.
that I can just wait literally a month?
Yeah, a month from today.
God is good, y'all. Lord, the blood. I'm sorry, that just made me happy and I'm ready for it. Mm,
I thought you realized
I
that. Yeah,
didn't.
it's literally next month.
I didn't. Woo!
Boy,
Lord,
get us out of here.
glory. All right, y'all. So this has been fun, and y'all already know this. We about to close it out. So until next time, y'all know where to find me. You can find me at King Krakoa on TikTok, Twitter, Discord. You can also find me at King of Thrones on TikTok and on Instagram. Where can I find you, my guy?
Okay, so I updated some things.
Mm-hmm,
I have been a busy little bee.
mm-hmm,
So we'll start with TikTok.
hmm.
Life Rants Pod 23 on TikTok. I am posting comic and toy content on a either it's daily or it's weekly. Either way, I've been busy. Now, that said, that's TikTok. We are going to go to. Where are you? On YouTube, I've updated my side of things. Antonio Life Rants on YouTube. I need about a couple weeks to get everything uploaded. Once I get that done, because it gives me 2 months to do it, we are going live.
Look.
We are finally going to go live. It's just me finding the time and doing it right.
Okay,
That's
okay.
why we haven't done it yet. I am making a point. Episode 50, we are going live. So that gives me about 2 months because March and April it's going to be busy months. So let's just say tentatively right now, May will start going live on a regular basis.
Mm,
And then I'll upload the live episode to the podcast.
bet, bet. Okay, let's do it.
So there's that. I just got to figure out how to do it and make it easy for everybody because we're on Podcastle and you can use Podcastle to do it. So there's that.
Oh, dope.
Uh, let's see. Antonio Life France on YouTube. And then finally, because I will never give out my Facebook because my wife will kill all of you, Antonio Life Rants 82 on IG. And then Life Rants in Geek Culture on Facebook. Beautiful people of the internet, thank you for listening once again. But yeah, I gotta get out of here. You still here? Go home. Go home. Ayaba.
Deuces.